What's up, bro? Welcome back to another one of my calisthenic competitive training videos. Just want to mention that I am going to be documenting all these workouts, all these sessions that I'm doing, and it'll turn into a little PDF, and we'll have an in-depth talk about the type of training and why. The biceps are getting huge. I'm telling you right now, oh my goodness. Getting back to structured training has really done wonders for myself, and just structured training also means just structured life. I'm at a really good place right now where things are just kind of stable, and I like this a lot. So I'm still sore also. There was a training session I had 2-3 days ago. It was a 20 down on pull-ups. 20 down just means going down. You start at 20 reps, then you go down all the way till you get to 1. I did 2, going down 2, so it was 20 reps, then 18, so on and so forth, and then you go back up, but weighted. Oh my goodness. Anyways, here's the unbroken routine: 3 muscle-ups, 20 straight bar dips, and 10 pull-ups. What you saw me do before that was max body weight muscle-ups, just as the primer, so to speak. Now, here's one thing I've learned about these routines. It's not just your some kind of like calisthenics bar star or something like that. There's actually some good validity towards this type of adaptation to your training. First of all, it's an easy way to get big. It is. Second of all, apart from the hypertrophy gains, the endurance and stamina is insane. It's wild just how flinging your body weight everywhere for reps and sets can really get you an amazing pump, but also a really good sensation, a really good feeling. And one of the key markers is that the fact is body weight training has its limitations, but that's also its superpower. You're just focused on a couple of basic patterns, and true mastery in that lies in its variables within the methods. I mean tempo, I mean progression, variations, regressions, drop sets, all that good stuff. You can really squeeze so much out of the basics with these movements because of how accessible they are. And ever since I started training, I must have already put on like a good 3 pounds since I've been getting into the competitive state of mind. The next thing I want to bring up is just conditioning and strength endurance, 2 qualities that truly separate you from the masses. Strength in of itself is just doing something for 1 rep, and then the endurance is just doing something for a really long period of time. However, when you combine these two, you build such a huge foundation, such a huge base. So after all those routines that you saw me do, I ended up doing a dip ladder and pistol squats with some push-ups involved as well. My pushing strength is definitely I think everyone is used to pushing, but I prefer to do pulling exercises more. And so sometimes I've come to find now that my pulling strength is actually matching my pushing strength. My weighted dips are more than my weighted pull-ups, but my weighted pull-ups are only about 15 pounds less than what I can do on weighted dips. Now, your legs are another caveat. Of course, you're not going to build the biggest legs, but you're going to build quality legs, from flexibility to stability to balance and just intuitiveness. And so these are just a few things that have been working for me on my journey. I got another competition coming in New York, so we'll get to that when I get to that. Peace.